despite all our unfortunate history, we are still a people who have managed to get things done, are we not? Things we can be proud of. Golf, we invented golf. Football, we invented football. Shortbread, who gave the world shortbread? It's us. Television, that was one of our boys invented that. John Logie Baird goes up to his room, invents the television. 50 years later, we've got Grampian and STV. Thanks a million, John. Still, look at the bright side. Some of them programmes get networked. That means that south of the border gets them as well. Like some kind of twisted revenge for Culloden. You give us a doing, we give you Take a High Road. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. We can take pride in our achievements, why not? Down in England, people take great pride in the fact their football team won a World Cup in 1966. Well, good on them, you know. I don't take anything away for the squad. They went out, they'd done a business. They were bloody dull, but they'd done a business. All right, and it's more than our team has ever done. What irks, what pisses me off is they just keep going on about it. I mean, it was nearly 30 years ago. Bobby Charlton's about 109 by now. Any opportunity, man, you sit watching news, you know, EastEnders, Top of the Pops, doesn't matter, Top Gear in at all. And this week, test driving a new 7 Series BMW, manufactured in Germany, whom of course we thrashed 4-2 in that dramatic extra time period. They think it's all over, it is now. I mean, the year 2225 will still be going on about it. We'll have colonised Mars. There'll be English astronauts up on Mars like this. Oh-ho. Don't see many Germans up here, John, eh? No wonder, Dave, they're still in a huff about that third goal. Wow, they think it's all over. Woo-hoo. And I might piss a bunch of us off, but what we do have to bear in mind is that it is more than our team has ever done. Although we tanked them the following year. Yes, 3-2, right, aha. Maybe it's a genetic thing, this pride. Maybe it is. I know that I get some of my pride from my mother, who was an intensely proud woman, you know, house proud, running about cleaning, dusting, making sure the place was looking straight, all that. A woman who wanted to take pride in her kids, make sure they were well turned out. Obsessively, she would make sure that we were wearing clean underwear, all right, in case we got knocked down. And I was about 8 years old before I understood what all this was about, because up to that age, I'd always thought it was like a lucky charm. You know, a magical protection. Nothing can happen to you if you're wearing your enchanted knickers, no? Jump out in front of a truck, say, do your worst, mate, these are clean, come on. Won't hurt me. But of course, it's actually to save you that hideous moment of embarrassment when you've been slapped to the pavement by a post office van. You're lying there, your legs are over there, you see the ambulance coming, you think, oh good, there's the ambulance. Oh shit, I was wearing these wadgers yesterday. Ah! As if it makes a difference to the ambulance driver, no? As if he's going to come like this. Yo, whoa, hold it, just wait a minute, just check, because if he's honking, he's not getting at my motor. And then I started thinking that the clean underwear thing was maybe not to save me embarrassment, but to save my mother embarrassment. So that, for instance, there'll be none of them able to talk about me, you know? She was like that a bit. She house proud, don't talk to me, a hoovering maniac. And she had a duster, like one of these, you know, like a Ken Dodd tickling stick. You know those things you can, great for Venetian blinds, very nice indeed, just dusting like that. Do you know the women used to dust the outside of the garage? There'll be none of them able to talk about me. Oh, I think they might, Mum. I think they are. I mean, parents are going to take pride in their kids, yes, of course, and they're going to have aspirations and ambitions for their children too, and that's natural enough for a parent. But what does it do to the child? Because, I mean, you could be growing up and you have aspirations and ambitions and you find yourself in your job, and then it may occur to you that your aspirations, your ambitions are not yours, they're somebody else's. And you could be at your work one day and you could be real busy and then it could suddenly strike you, hold on, whoa, wait a minute, what am I doing here? I don't really remember ever wanting to play in goals for Motherwell. Sorry lads, blame my parents. Anyway, back on a subject of anger. The angriest I ever got in my entire life was as a result of something I considered pretty serious. Adultery. Not adultery on my part, but adultery on the part of my then partner. What happened, you see, was I found out for absolute certain that she'd been cheating on me with a fat boy from Barhead. So I was very humiliated, you know, and I'd had suspicions. I'd been finding clues, you know, enormous pairs of underpants lying about the house. Are these mine? I don't think so. All that. And on the day that I finally wised up, on a day it became crystal clear to me what had been going on, I flew into the wildest rage I could possibly manage without actually bursting my own body, all right? I mean, the fact that it was my own feelings and inattentions that had driven her into the arms of Fatty Arbuckle had nothing to do with it, all right? I just went bananas, totally bananas. You could have bought me in a fruit shop for 80 pence a pound. Bananas, I went crazy. My temper flared, my veins bulged, my eyeballs bulged. I actually physically felt I was so humiliated, I felt my ego leave my body and slither into the corner like this. Oh my God, how could she do this to me? Ah! And I went, ego man, don't you worry about it. I'm going to sort it out. Nobody does this to you. I'm going to do something about it. What are you going to do? What am I going to do? I'm going to... Do you know what I done? I broke the house. I broke the house with my hammer. We had a kind of a wooden fireplace thing. It was a 2-bar electric fire thing. There was a wooden fire surround with a hearth on it there, and it had some shelf stuff on it, some glass sliding doors for your ornaments and your nice things. All that. This thing was hideous. It was horrible. It was chronic. It wasn't my idea to bring it in the house. It was ghastly. It deserved to die, and I killed it with my hammer. I just went, brush, wow! There goes one glass shelf, and I go, brush, wow! And there goes another glass shelf. Bam! And there goes some alabaster stuff. Brush! And there goes some porcelain ornaments. My 2 cats I had at the time, the 2 cats are running out of the room like this. Wow! What is wrong with him? I have no idea, man, but a really bad time to do a job in a carpet. Let's go. Up the curtains go the cats, right? And I come back in. Now I start giving a fireplace some verbal abuse, okay? Bosh, bastard fireplace, pow, bastard fireplace. You know who chose you, don't you? Pow, pow, pow. And the fireplace is going like this. Aya, aya, mummy, daddy, aya, 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 aya. And then the fireplace gives me verbal. The fireplace goes, yeah, but she also chose you, didn't she? And I go, boom, boom, boom. Start giving myself a do, and my ego's over in a corner like this. Oh, listen, there's no need to do all this on my behalf. I mean, I'm flattered, yes, obviously. I go, shut up, you homo, ego, pow, pow. And I start giving my ego a do, and by this time, I'm completely gone. There's blood coming out of me here. I'm just raging about the room. I don't know what to do. And so I drop the hammer. And then, my rage still not sated, in the tradition of cuckolds down through the ages, you know what I done? I ripped the last page out of all her books. Yeah. And then I remember I'd seen a movie once where a jealous wife went into her husband's wardrobe and she took a razor blade, she slashed every single last one of his suits. Do you know what I did? I went to the kitchen and I got a pair of scissors, and then I went into the bedroom and I cut the feet off all her tights. Pop socks, I said. Man, I hope Oliver Hardy likes pop socks, because that's what she's wearing from now on. Completely enraged. There's paper, glass, shelves, bits, everything. The place is like a bomb crater. You would have thought half a dozen horses would be having a party in there. It's complete debris, all right? All the pages, all the glass ornaments, bits of lamps lying smashed, and over in the corner, a huge pile of footless tights. And later, much later, when she came home, by which time I've calmed down a bit, and I've coaxed the cats down off the curtains, and they're trembling in a corner. And I've left the house the way it is, you see, just to make a point. And she came in and she said to me, what happened here? I said, what happened? Do you want to know what happened? I broke the house. She said, what do you mean you broke the house? I said, I broke the... And we started having this conversation, which very quickly became a discussion, which very quickly became a debate, which became an argument. And I tried again to keep my anger in check. I tried to keep my temper in check, but I couldn't. And I hit her. And when I think about it, I think, did it help the situation? No. Or did it make her love me more? No. Did it make me feel better? But, oh, that was some years ago, you know. And I've calmed down now. I'm a more responsible person, a more well-adjusted person. I'm a new man now. I'm on a different vector. I'm on a different plane. I'm on a course of tablets. And for years, of course, I was wandering around rehearsing my sarcastic things I would say to her if I ever met her in the street. Cool, sophisticated comments, you know. But I never did meet her, and I never did get a chance to use any of those remarks. And I'm quite glad I didn't, because it wouldn't be right. I think that love's like alcohol. I think if you abuse it, you just feel bad afterwards. However, despite knowing that, despite making that analysis, I still know that that anger is in here. Probably in you too. You know, dormant, waiting to burst out like that thing that burst out of John Hurt in Alien. Ready to burst out, take control, start shouting and bawling and doing its thing anytime at all, when maybe you've got an axe to grind, a chip in your shoulder, or maybe just a fireplace you've always detested.